Hi, James here. Excuse me a second. Hey, Ezekiel, pull my finger. No. Hi. I want to work on idioms today. And today's idiom is going to be with pull. Later on, I'll tell you what pull my finger is about. But right now, let's go to the board, okay? So, pull. What does pull mean in English? Well, pull means to bring something towards you. So you pull it, okay? So we're going to use a bit of force and pull it. Now, because of that, it gives the idea of difficulty or bringing someone to your way of thinking, pulling them, all right? So we've got pull, and we know it means to bring with you, okay? Or it can also talk about difficulty. And the other one we're going to put up here. We said difficulty, bring towards you, or bring to your way of thinking. Okay. So these are the three ideas we usually get when we do pull. Take a look. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now that we've got that down, and you saw Ezekiel said no, we'll try and figure out some idioms, all right? So, what's the first one we're going to do? Well, when I was talking to Ezekiel, I was actually pulling his leg. Okay? Now you'll notice that pulling is here. And in English, pulling someone's leg means joking. If you can try and visualize, it would look like this. If you pull my leg, all right, you're going to take me with you. You're going to try and trick me into playing with you or playing with me. Okay, so you pull my leg, they're going to make me go with you, right? So pulling my leg. And that's what we mean for joking, because you have control of the person, but it's not real control. You know, they're off balance a little bit. They're not too sure it's the truth. So what's another one? We got pulling the leg. Well, how about this one? When I asked him to pull my finger, I was pulling a fast one. What's that you say? Pulling a fast one makes no sense? Well, once again, the first one, pulling my leg, is tricking someone. You're joking with them. Pulling a fast one is actually tricking them. So it's like saying, I have money in my hand, and I'm going to give it to you, but really what I have is nothing. So you might give me something, and you go, hey, there's nothing here. You go, pull the fast one. So you don't get what you want. It's a trick. So when someone pulls a fast one, they trick you. Now, this is a funny one because it can either be one of two things. Number one, it could actually be a joke. Someone pulls a fast one, you go to sit on a chair, boom, they pull the chair, you fall. They pull the fast one. But then also it can be like a criminal act. They try to pull a fast one. They try and take your money or steal your money in some way. You know, you're trying to pull a fast one. No, I'm too smart for that. Yes, you are. That's why you're here. Anyway, so we got to pull a fast one. Now, let's just say I did trick Ezekiel. He didn't say no. He said, okay, James, I pull your finger. Remember, I'm going to tell you what that means. Then what I would have done is, I would have pulled the wool over his eyes. He said, what do you mean pull the wool over my eyes? Well, pulling the wool over my eyes, see? Okay? What it means is like you have a hat. Do I have a hat? I do. Hold on a second. I'm coming back. See, it's still here, okay? Now if I pull the wool over my eyes, I can't see anything. Once again, you get tricked. Okay? Pull the wool over your eyes, tricked. So, had he pulled my finger, I would have tricked him. But the truth of the matter is, usually when we say pull the wool over my eyes, we said, are you trying to? Are you attempting to? So usually this comes up first. Are you trying to? And as you know, this is an infinitive, so it should be, this would become trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Okay? So if you use this part, you have to say pull. If they successfully do it, you say they pulled. They tricked me. Cool? Alright. Well, that's not enough. Of course not. We don't do 1-minute videos here. It's not McDonald's. It's like a gourmet restaurant. Only the best. Wow. Okay, so what's the next one we're going to do? Well, sometimes getting Ezekiel to do things for me is difficult. Remember I said difficult? Well, here you give you a difficult one. He doesn't have any teeth. I know. It's a worm. Doesn't have teeth. But if he did, I would say it's like pulling teeth. And I would say it's, as in it is like. Alright? It's like pulling teeth. Sorry. It is, right? So it's like pulling teeth means very difficult. Okay? You saw him, he said no before I said anything. So, we know it's very difficult, it's like pulling teeth. Oh, did I do one of my favorite ones? I haven't, I'm going to give it to you. At home, I'm sure you have a table. And underneath your table, you probably have this thing, a piece of carpet. We call this rug. It's a rug. Now, gentlemen or ladies, let's say you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and everything's going well. They invite you for dinner one night, you go out for dinner, you're eating your dinner, and then your boyfriend or your girlfriend looks at you and they say, hey, I'm dumping you for a supermodel. Well, what do? They pull the rug out from underneath you. When people do that, it makes you fall. Alright? So if you pull the rug, the table will be turned upside down. See? Pull the rug. So, that particular idiom means you weren't expecting something and it happened, it surprised you. And because of that, it turned your world upside down. Surprise. So, to have the rug pulled out from under you, it's long, I know. Hold on. Means to be surprised by something. Completely surprised. Pulled out okay, so we've got that one then. So to have the rug pulled out from under someone is to be surprised and shocked. Oh, surprise, shock's the same. Surprised and have your world change. People use this one for losing a job or a special person, you know, boyfriend or girlfriend or whatnot. Anyway, did I tell you about pull my finger? I haven't. Well, if you want to know what it is, I'll show you where you go and you'll find out what that means. It's quite funny. Well, maybe it's not, but hold on a second. Go to www.ing, as in English, vid, as in video.com, and you can find out other idioms and phrasal verbs, grammar points that you might want, TOEFL hints, and you can find out pull my finger. Okay? I'll see you there. I lied. I'm glad you stayed around. Pull my finger. If someone pulls your finger, out your bum. Yeah. Don't do it. Bad. Canadians like that all the time. They'll say, are you from a foreign country? Pull my finger. Pull my finger now. See you later. Go to England.